Dear student, today we are going to discuss about borane's reaction. In the last lecture, diborane is reacting with chlorine gas. So it forms boron trichloride and hydrochloric acid. Now diborane with trimethylamine. Nitrogen with 3-methyl. In diborane there is one vacant orbital. This vacant orbital gains electron pair from nitrogen. So coordinate covalent bond occurs here. 2 mole. So from diborane 2 BH3 occurs and both BH3 gains electron pair from trimethylamine by coordinate covalent bond. Now diborane with carbon monoxide also. So in this case diborane in the boron has vacant orbital. So one electron pair donates to the boron and forms coordinate covalent bond. So it gives 2BH3CO type of compound. Diborane with the carbonyl group lithium borohydride is formed when diborane react with lithium hydride. This is the reaction of the formation of lithium borohydride. Lithium borohydride is formed when diborane react with lithium hydride in presence of ether. When we take ether, so here lithium, first of all in the diborane 2BH3 occurs and one vacant orbital. So it gains here Li plus H minus. H minus has 2 electron. It donates H minus na 2 electron donate to boron. So it gives BH4 minus. And this BH4 minus combines with lithium. So actually this is the complex compound lithium borohydride. Here is ionic bond inside 3 covalent and 1 coordinate covalent. Lithium borohydride occurs 2 more. Why? 2 lithium and 2 BH4 occurs at low temperatures. An addition product diborane to ammonia is formed. Yes, diborane combines with ammonia and gives product ammonia having diborane. Addition product એટલે ammonia બોરેન સાથે combine થઈ જાય. This type. And one vacant orbital માં nitrogen electron pair donate કરશે. Yes, so addition product આપે છે. When this addition product is heated at 200 degrees Celsius, a volatile compound borazole B3N3H6, name of it is borazole. Inorganic benzene is formed. Yes, that is the inorganic benzene. Whenever diborane combining with ammonia gives borazole. Borazole is a compound having formula B3N3H6 and it's a ring structure like a benzene. In the boron there are 3 electrons. So 3 nitrogen and 3 boron alternate position માં હોય. Boron is 3 electron. All the 3 electron is here form bond. Now one lone pair on nitrogen is forming pi bond. And the vacant orbital and filled. Pi bond occurs alternate position. So it looks like a benzene, but that is inorganic benzene. A borazole ने inorganic benzene કહેવાય છે. B2H6 into NH, this added product when we heating, એટલે જ્યારે 200 degree Celsius ઉપર ગરમ કરશું તો borazole આપશે. અને બોરેઝોલનું નામ યાદ રાખજો, inorganic benzene. Yes, which we are calling inorganic benzene. એનું સ્ટ્રક્ચર પૂછાય તો બેન્ઝીન જેવું છે, નામ પૂછાય તો inorganic benzene છે. एक्चुअल केमिकल नेम बोरेज़ोल છે. કેમાંથી બનશે? 3 mol B2H6 and 2 mol of NH3. Now diborane with ammonia, excess ammonia. The more amount of ammonia when react with diborane gives boron nitride. B forms 3 bond. Nitrogen also forms 3 bond. So one boron forms 3 bond and one nitrogen forms 3 bond, covalent. So N means this part repeats again and again, Bn, 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 repeating. Methylation of diborane. What is methylation? Methylation means the addition of methyl group in the borane when methyl group is entered. So which is called the methylation. 4 mole of methyl chloride when react with diborane gives tetramethyl diborane. In the diborane you can see structure is like this. Here now 4 hydrogen terminal. This is bridge hydrogen. A terminal hydrogen removes from there. 4 terminal hydrogen combines with 4 chlorine as a 4HCl, and there are, after removal of hydrogen, there will be methyl. So tetramethyl diborane occurs. This is called the methylation of the diborane. Uses as a catalyst in polymerization reactions. As a catalyst in polymerization reactions. Polymerization means whenever 2 or more than 2 molecules are combining and which makes longer chain. Ethene is combining with another ethene, so it gives a long chain. Dimer 3, 4, this type of molecules are adding and it makes huge chain, that is polymerization. For preparing hydrocarbons, hydrocarbon બનાવવા માટે then alcohols, ketones, aldehyde through hydroboration method. By diborane છે આપણે chemical chapter chemical reaction of organic compound માં આવે છે. હાઇડ્રોકાર્બન ફોર્મ કરવામાં, આલ્કોહોલ બનાવવામાં, કીટોન બનાવવામાં, આલ્ડીહાઇડ, હાઇડ્રોબોરેશન મેથડ થી. Now structure, this is most IMP pointer. Structure of the diborane. Yes, sir. The structure of diboron is shown in figure. The 4-terminal hydrogen. Actually, boron has a 3 electron. In outermost orbit, one electron moves from 2s to 2p. So 2pz is a vacant. So 3 unpaired electron forms covalent bond, and one orbit is vacant orbital. So here you can see, suppose here is hydrogen, here is vacant orbital. So you can see this vacant orbital combines with the hydrogen. So what happens there? When two BH3 molecules are coming close, including hydrogen vacant, including electrons and hydrogen combines here. Banana bond, bridge bond, otherwise banana bond. So 2 hydrogen is a bridge and 4 is terminal. છેડા ઉપર હોય એન્ડ ઉપર તે terminal, middle one is a bridge. The 4 terminal hydrogen atoms and the 2 boron atoms lie in one plane. 4 hydrogen and 2 boron are on same plane, but these 2 terminal is not on same plane, upward and downward of the plane, above and below the plane. ऊपर અને નીચે. These are 2 bridging hydrogen atoms. The 4 terminal boron hydrogen bonds are regular to center, and 2 electron bonds. 4 terminal BH bond છે એમાં 2C 2 electron કહેવાય. Boron and hydrogen, center 2, any middle માં 2 electron, બે નાખે એટલે 2C 2E, 2 center 2 electrons. So these are 1 2 3 અને 4. હવે બ્રિજિંગ માં શું થાય? અહીંયા હાઇડ્રોજન હતો, આની વેકેન્ટ ઓર્બિટલ છે એટલે 3 સેન્ટર 1 2 and 3 પણ ઇલેક્ટ્રોન્સ 2 જ છે એટલે આ હાઇડ્રોજનના પાર્ટિસિપેટેડ 2 ઇલેક્ટ્રોન છે વિથ બોરોન, નાની એમ્પ્ટી વેકેન્ટ છે, એ આખા હાઇડ્રોજનને એમાં ઓવરલેપ કરશે એટલે સેન્ટર 3 but ઇલેક્ટ્રોન 2, so 3C2E bond કહેવાય. While 2 bridge BHB bond are different and can be described in the term 3 center 2 electrons. Here electron is 2 but center are 3 BHB. So you can see here 4 hydrogen 2 boron, 2 are bananas, banana bond. Yes sir. Now the structure of the diboron. Here 4 hydrogen terminal and 2 boron are on same plane. These 2 angle, bond angle 120. Here also 120. But this bond length 119 picometer. This angle is 97. Bond length is 119 and here is 134. Bonding in diboron, each boron atom uses sp3 hybridization for bonding. Yes sir. Here total number of bonds are sigma 4. So bonding pair 4, lone pair 0. Here bonding pair 4, lone pair 0. So hybridization is sp3 of both boron. Out of the 4 sp3, 3 sp3 hybrid on each boron atom, one is without an electron shown in broken lines. એટલે જે 4sp3 છે તેમાં 3 છે એમાં લોન એટલે ઇલેક્ટ્રોન પેર હોય છે, અહીંયા વિધાઉટ હોય છે. The terminal boron hydrogen bonds are normal 2C2E bond, but the two bridge bonds 3C2E. 3C means 3 center and 2 electrons. આ ત્રણેય વચ્ચે 2 electron. 3C2E bridge bonds are also referred as banana bond or tau bonds. Tau bonds. Now next, boron nitride. So first of all, by heating boron in the atmosphere of nitrogen gives boron nitride. Boron, when react with nitrogen, so it gives a boron nitride. Here boron combines with 3 nitrogen and every nitrogen with 3 borons. So this type of structure occurs, boron nitride. Property: it gets decomposed when heated in steam under pressure to yield ammonia. Boron nitride is reacting decomposes when heated in steam, એટલે પાણીની વરાળ સાથે, under the pressure to yield ammonia. તો એ ammonia આપશે. Boron nitride, 3 mole of H plus 3 OH. Actually here 6 hydrogen 3 oxygen, so 1 boron, 2 boron with 3 oxygen gives boron trioxide. 6 hydrogen, 1 nitrogen combines with 3 hydrogen, so 2 nitrogen is combining with 6, so 2 mole of ammonia occurs there. The structure of boron nitride is similar to the structure of graphite, so it is called inorganic graphite. We discussed. Alternatively 3 boron and 3 nitrogen. Boron has only 3 electrons, so all the 3 are participated, but nitrogen has 5 electrons, so remaining 2 combines and vacant orbital સાથે 5 bond form કરશે alternatively. So it is look like a graphite type of structure. So inorganic graphite. Boron nitride no another name થાય inorganic graphite. Now chemistry of aluminium. Boron over. Now we are going to discuss about aluminium. Physical property of aluminium. Aluminium is a bluish white luster metal. Everybody knows aluminium is a metal. Bluish white luster means चमकती धातु छे metal. Bluish white. The luster is destroyed on long exposure to air. We can't keep the aluminium open in the air. Yes, it's highly reactive with oxygen. A thin film. એલ્યુમિનિયમ ને આપણે કોઈ ઘસી અને રાખીએ એકદમ શાઇનિંગ વાળો દેખાશે, પણ after few minutes luster will be destroyed and it will be dull because of thin film occurs on the surface of aluminium. Luster is destroyed on long exposure to air due to the formation of a thin film on oxide on the surface of aluminium. So 4 mole aluminium 3O2 gives 2Al2O3. The inner aluminium remains as it is, but on the surface Al2O3 layer occurs, so we can't see luster આપણે એનો ચમક જોઈ શકતા નથી. This is the physical property of aluminium. Now chemical. Action of water with aluminium. Aluminium generally is not reacting with cold water, but it's reacting with hot water, boiling water, and releases dihydrogen gas. So when we take aluminium with water, so 6H plus 6OH, 1 aluminium with 3OH gives aluminium hydroxide, 2 mole of aluminium hydroxide. Now 6H plus, so 3 mole of hydrogen gas will be evaporates. So aluminium react with water and produces base aluminium hydroxide and dihydrogen gas. Now action with acid. Yes. Aluminium dissolves in dilute hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid slowly, producing dihydrogen gas. So when we take aluminium into hydrochloric acid, valency of aluminium is +3 for it. So it combines with 3 chloride, forms aluminium chloride, 2 mole of aluminium chloride. So 6 chlorine will be used. Remaining 6 hydrogen removes as a 3 mole of dihydrogen gas. Now aluminium with sulfuric acid. Valency of aluminium is +3. Of this sulfate -2. So aluminium combines with sulfate. So Al2 SO4 thrice. Salt gives now 6 hydrogen remaining as a 3H2 gas releases from there. So we can say aluminium easily dissolves in dilute HCl and dilute sulfuric acid. It gives salt and dihydrogen gas. It reacts with hot concentrated sulfuric acid, evolution of sulfur dioxide. Yes, not hydrogen. When we take a hot, garam and concentrated sulfuric acid, so we can't get dihydrogen, but it gives sulfur dioxide. 2 mole of aluminium, 6 mole of H2SO4. Here what happens there? In concentrated sulfuric acid, store in your mind. At low temperature and low concentration, reduction potential is higher of H plus than sulfate. Yes, એટલે reduction આનું થાય છે H plus into 0. At high temperature and high concentration, reduction potential of sulfate is higher than H plus. So here SO4 -2 experiences reduction, H plus 9. So here is +6. In SO4 -2, oxidation number +6. When it convert into SO2, so +4 થાય, 2 electron gain થાય, એટલે એનું reduction થાય. Low temperature, low concentration sulfuric acid હોય તો હાઇડ્રોજન ગેસ એટલે H plus નું reduction થાય, એટલે હાઇડ્રોજન ગેસ લાઇબ્રેટ થાય. પણ હાઈ કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન હાઈ ટેમ્પરેચર H plus કરતા સલ્ફેટનું reduction potential high છે. Remember, store in your mind. પણ નાઇટ્રિક એસિડ has no action with the metal. એટલે એલ્યુમિનિયમ નાઇટ્રિક એસિડમાં રિએક્શન નહીં આપે. Why? Because nitric acid is a strong oxidizing agent. So when we dissolve aluminium into nitric acid, no any type of reaction occurs. Nitric acid initially oxidizes aluminium to aluminium oxide. The latter forms a protective film of the surface of the metal. HNO3 is a strong oxidizing agent. When we dissolve aluminium into nitric acid, so at a time a thin film of aluminium oxide occurs on the surface. Then further reaction, this Al2O3 is protective layer, so it protects aluminium and further reaction will be stopped. Yes. Now next, action with caustic alkalis. Caustic alkali means sodium hydroxide. When we call caustic potash means KOH, caustic soda means NaOH. Aluminium dissolves in caustic alkalis, sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. It easily dissolves into sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide to form soluble meta-aluminates. 2 mole of aluminium is reacting with 2 mole of sodium hydroxide in the presence of water gives a sodium meta-aluminate. 2 NaAlO2 occurs, which is called sodium meta-aluminate. So aluminium has a dual nature. You can see when it reacts with acid and liberates hydrogen gas, and aluminium react with base and also liberates hydrogen gas. The aluminium acid સાથે પણ hydrogen gas આપે, and it also gives hydrogen with base also. 2 mole of aluminium, 2 mole of sodium hydroxide, 2 mole of water gives 2 mole of sodium aluminate, sodium meta-aluminate and hydrogen gas, 2Na, 2Al and O2. Here 2 and here 2, 4, 2 to the 4. So 4 into 6 hydrogen, 3H2 gas. Action with metallic oxide. Aluminium has a strong affinity. Affinity means attraction. Aluminium has a strong affinity for oxygen. Aluminium has a great attraction toward oxygen and therefore acts as a strong reducing agent. Itself experiences oxidation. 0 into +3. So when species experiences oxidation, which is called a reducing agent, and this part reduces. +3 into 0 means reduction occurs here. So 2Al with O3 gives Al2O3. Fe2O3 માંથી oxygen remove કરશે, એટલે Fe2O3 માંથી Fe મેળવવું હોય તો this method is useful. Aluminium has a strong affinity for oxygen, therefore acts as a strong reducing agent. It really reduces some metallic oxide to the metal. For example, from chromium oxide we can derive chromium. 2Al3 oxygen, Al2O3 gives 2 mole of chromium. The reaction is very exothermic and large amount of heat produced melts the metal Therefore, this process is used in the melting of the metals, and the process is called thermite welding. આ રિએક્શન થાય ને એટલે હાઈ હીટ એનર્જી લાઇબ્રેટ થાય અને આ હીટ એટલી બધી મોર હોય કે મેટલ્સ છે મેલ્ટ થઈ જાય. So melting process, melting of the metal process, this chemical reaction happens. We have to do. બરાબર. આ રિએક્શન થી એટલી બધી હીટ ઉત્પન્ન થાય કે મેટલ પણ પીગળી જાય અને થર્માઇટ વેલ્ડિંગ કહેવાય. એટલે હાઈ ટેમ્પરેચર વેલ્ડિંગ, મેટલ્સ પીગળી જાય. વેલ્ડિંગ માં રિએક્શન થી જે હીટ ઉત્પન્ન થાય એ વેલ્ડિંગ માં યુઝ થાય છે. Now we will discuss more about it in our next lecture. Till then, bye, dear students.